about 7.5 years ago, making popcorn and just tearing tickets and stuff, and I worked for a year doing that. And then the guy who had this job before me, his name was Seabass, and he just decided he was going to move to Ohio and wanted to train me, so I love it because there's plenty of flexibility. I don't have to work too much, and I don't have to deal with the public, and it's sort of like having the hunchback position. I think I would probably work here even if I didn't have to. I love working at the theater and showing films. You know, I think I'll always want to have a hand in it, but I'd like to get to a point where money was no longer a concern. I guess if I had my way, I'd just sit in a room writing songs and slip them under the door when I was done, and maybe somebody would slip some money back, you know. That's my ideal situation, but I'm sure I'll have to sing for my supper in some fashion or another. I came up here to make films, and I went to Columbia, which was my first mistake. And although maybe not, because when I kind of was failing my film classes and just not really wanting to work with people, I would just try different doors and see what was open, and go walk into the lobbies of places. And I went to the Hilton, and so I would start off playing, you know, with my 2 fingers and trying to come up with melodies, and then it would become like 4 fingers, and then that would become 3 fingers, and I kind of learned how to build chords out of that. But there was nobody there to tell me that I was not, you know, very good, and nobody to tell me that I was, you know, playing like a child, and that's, you know, that's how I learned how to play. And then I dropped out of college and started writing songs.
Your heart, it isn't love that rips your skull apart. It's a self-inflicted wound you play. I guess I'll play.
A lot of times at my shows I'll get 80-90% of the people don't like it or don't get it or just think it's nice, you know, and there's like, you know, 10 people there or 2 people there that absolutely, you know, are on the same, or they know that I'm not kidding, you know, when I say that I hate this or that, or I want to bury this person, or, you know, shoot this person, that I'm, you know, funny as it might be, and it's humor, I you know, it is humor, but it's, I'm not totally kidding about it. And every once in a while I'll get somebody that walks up and says, you know, oh, like, you're kind of really that guy. And I said, yeah, I hope so.
I make faces at the women and the kids. The women and the kids. The women and the kids. I make